Hi, my name is Noel Davis with Wormiculture, and we're going to go over why you do not put pumpkins whole in your worm bin. So I did this a few weeks ago. I found a pumpkin that had been sitting in my basement for 6 months that I didn't realize was sitting there, and it had started to rot out on the bottom, and I just threw it right in my bin because I didn't want to waste it. But I want to show you what happens when you do this. Now, I've taken out some of the seeds, but this is what happens. Let me show you here. So if you look in my bin here, you can see the beginning of a whole bunch of little plants, and there's over probably 2 dozen in there. This is what happens when you leave pumpkin seeds in. See, you can just see the seeds are all growing, and we've got stems all over the place. And I have found that every time I throw pumpkins in here, this is what happens, which is why I now clean them out and only put in the rind and no seeds. I had to throw it in because I was in such a rush and it was rotting on the floor, and it was starting to leak liquids all over the floor, so I just threw it in. I didn't have time to freeze it or do anything like that. So what I want to show you here, though, is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plow all of these under, actually. I'm just going to dig them up, just put them right under. That's going to rip them apart, hopefully, and let them rot and get eaten by the worms. See, they have shallow little roots there. It's not like they're fully grown yet or anything like that. And this should probably get rid of them. But I will say these little seeds, I will probably still be getting them out. Like you can see one right over here. There's a seed, and I will be pulling these out probably for years, like I was the last time I did this. And this is actually my big bin right here. I don't know if you can see, but underneath this is actually all compost. Look at this. So this is what happens with these bins. This bin actually needs more food. But I just wanted to do this quick update to just kind of show you what happens when you throw pumpkins in your bins. So make sure you take out all the seeds, because otherwise you have just a mass of stuff growing in your bin. And it can clog it up. It can also make it really hard as they keep growing. And also then the seeds just never seem to go away. I still pull seeds out of my bin from, I want to say 5 years ago, when I threw in a pumpkin hole. And, I thought, it'd be no problem. It'll just dissolve the seeds. It'll grow. Do exactly what I'm doing here, put them under, and it did not work out the way I expected, and that's just the way it was. So don't throw pumpkin seeds in your bin unless you absolutely have to. And if you do throw them in, what I did is I actually removed a huge chunk of them where they were. There were worms all through them, but I just took the seeds out, put them in one of these little containers right here. I put them in this plastic container, and I let the worms just slowly work it till they got to the bottom. Took out the seeds, and I threw them away, and the worms from the bottom, I threw them right back in the bin. So, yeah, do not throw pumpkins in your bin whole. Take out the seeds, chop them up, and throw them in that way like I showed you in one of my other videos. So this is just a quick video, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.